This is early. Usually I had this thing run for about a good 8 minutes, so I'll let people get in here. But make sure that y'all, if the people who are here, make sure you like the stream. Also, let me know you're here. What's good, boss lady? It's good to see you here. Good evening to you. We're gonna talk about this story that broke maybe a couple of hours ago. That's the first time I saw it. What's good, Tara? Shout out to Tara for being a member of the channel. Oh, we're gonna talk about the Stefon Diggs thing. This guy has embarrassed himself again. It's very clear this guy can't keep his hands off women. He's been accused of putting his hands on people. I've told y'all, these guys, man, they have issues. Not only do they have issues hooking up with these heifers and getting them pregnant, but we're going to get into it. Make sure y'all like the stream as you come into the chat room. You already know who this is. Salute to you. Let's see who's here. Boss Lady Tara. O. Thomas. I can say I can only see your ad name. Celebrity Star Magazine. What's good? Oh, he has gotten himself in some trouble. He has got himself in some trouble, didn't he? Let me tell you something, Stefon. You're trying to bury this story, you and your lawyers. This is a story that you're not going to be able to bury. What's good, Jean Marie Rochester? Shout out to those people who in here supporting. Y'all here early. Salute to y'all, man. You're not going to be able to bury this story. It's over. Okay? Offset won. Cardi has used, I think they've used each other, but I think Cardi B used Stefon Diggs to make Offset jealous. Women can never win that battle. Just like I posted the video today about Tiana Taylor's breakup. She tried to use her new relationship to throw it back in her ex's face. That never works for women. What's good? Let's see. Is it Foul? CDX? Slim South? Versace? What's good? Make sure y'all like the stream. These women try to use new men to make their exes jealous. It never works. Do you hear me? Happy New Year's to everybody. I know it's not the New Year's yet. New Year's Eve is tomorrow. I will go live tomorrow, close to midnight, maybe around 10:30-ish. So make sure y'all are here or back at the channel after about 10:30-ish. I should be live by then. Close 10:30, 11 o'clock-ish, right around that time. And we'll bring in the new year together, just like I've done every year as a content creator. There's a lot going on, man. And I want people to understand that the red pill mindset is needed now more than ever. For over 10 years, they have tried everything to destroy the red pill. They've tried everything to destroy the manosphere. They've tried everything to destroy MGTOW. And they've about succeeded. Algorithms, content creators deciding to leave YouTube and content creating. People have had their lives ruined. There are men out here who've had their lives ruined over them being honest about these heifers, about female nature. What's good, Sir Yudis? I've seen this for years. But let me tell you what they're trying to do. And we're going to get into this, Cardi. I'm trying to make sure that everybody can get in here. What you're starting to see is that you have, for over 10 years, the media, even politicians, go out of their way to destroy the men's rights movement. This all ties in together. What's good, Michael? And over the years, we've seen how we've seen how people reacts to the red pill, men who call out female behavior. Look how Kevin Samuels got attacked. He got attacked by people. He got attacked by women, also men. You had a lot of these males attacking him because he dared to make content calling out these heifers, whether you agree with what he talked about or not. What's good, Beyblader? And there's been a concerted effort to destroy men's rights. There's been a concerted effort to silence men. There's been a concerted effort to stop men from communicating with other men about the deteriorating relationships between men and women, also the dysfunctional behavior of women. There's been a concerted effort to stop that from happening, and it's been going on for years. Shout out to Sir Yudis.
This is what young women look up to. This is why fathers are important. Eyes.
Absolutely. Thank you for the first super chat, Sir Yudis. I appreciate it, man. They do. Cardi B has a following with a lot of these young women. A lot of these single women, they all look up to her. They think she's cool because she has a filthy mouth and she was an ex-stripper and she attacks other women. They think that's funny, right? Talking about their box. They think that that's amusing. There's been a concerted effort for years to silence men having open conversations and discussions with other men in regards to the behavior of women. And what's good, 92154. Salute. And they've damn near succeeded. What's good, Beefer? Because you have other men who tries to silence you from speaking about these heifers. You got a bunch of these, I call it female identified males who think every woman is their mama. They think that every woman in society is a woman in their family. And a lot of these guys are married or in long-term relationships, and they've been browbeaten to the point to where they go out and attack other men at the behest of these grimy, dysfunctional heifers. So the reason why they've made a concerted effort to silence men, to keep them from speaking about their behaviors, is because they wanted women to take advantage of men. They wanted this. Look at what's going on with Casanat. He breaks up with this chick and she's bragging about the penthouse she lives in. I wonder who paid for that. She didn't pay for it herself. Apparently, this heifer wanted a G-Wagon, a pink G-Wagon. Casanat didn't buy it for her, but apparently NBA Youngboy bought it for her. Now, her mother is a video vixen, fly-out chick. She's the type of chick that will deal with any man with money. She will definitely take trips to Dubai. She's that type of woman. And she learned that from her mother. And you say, how does this tie into Cardi B? Well, one thing that I notice is that when women like Cardi B get into relationships, right, that man gets shielded by her fans. You cannot criticize Stefon Diggs. You know why? Because he's with that heifer, Cardi B. Shout out to Sir Yudis again.
I've been talking red pill since 2014. The fact it's mainstream now is a success.
Appreciate that. Yeah, it is. And that's why I say you can't kill an idea. You can't destroy the idea of men going their own way. You just can't. No matter what you do, no matter how much you flag and demonetize, you cannot destroy an idea. But they've tried. They've tried for a number of years to destroy the ideology. So these women get allowed, women like Cardi B, they get allowed to say some of the most disgusting things and get away with it. Cardi B admitted to drugging and robbing men when she was a stripper. Nobody bats an eye. She calls black women cockroaches. Black women still fiercely defend her. This woman gets online and says egregious things. She's attacked other women. Silence. These heifers are still defending her. So when you look at Cardi B now, she has really done it. and if it is proven that Cardi B orchestrated an attempt to silence the female chef that was choked and slapped by this Negro, she's done. You can't defend that. They want to talk about Nicki Minaj at TPUSA. Who gives a shit? You got Cardi B, who went to a victim of Stefon Diggs and tried to talk her into not pressing charges. If that's not pick me behavior, I don't know what is. This is what you call a pick me. This is pick me behavior. Pick me behavior is not sitting on social media defending men. That's not pick me behavior. I'm sorry to tell you, heifers. Pick me behavior is when you have women like Cardi B going to victims. Because this woman is a victim because this stupid Negro decided that he was going to pay her off. He was going to pay her off. You're done. You're done. You decided to pay this woman off. It don't matter if you're professing your innocence. You offered this money to this woman to go away. What does that tell you? She has dirt on you. Cardi, you're cooked if we find out that you went to that woman and you tried to talk her into not pressing charges. You're done too. And all of you, because you're the ultimate pick me, and your pick me fans are all going to look crazy. Yeah, Trevon Diggs did get cut. So Trevon Diggs is unemployed. He got a bunch of kids he got to take care of. These brothers are stupid. Trevon may end up getting released by the end of the season. We're close to the end of the season right now. Shout out to Divine Photos.
Don't forget they attack Passport Bros tour, one guy messing it up. Cardi, along with Nicki, other women do egregious things and women call it love.
Right, appreciate that. Yeah, there's a lot going on in that situation. As far as the Passport Bros going, this is just a side note. I know about what happened in Brazil. And I know that they're using that to attack Passport Bros. Let me tell you something around. That was one stupid, mentally unstable dude. That has nothing to do with Passport Bros as a whole. Because a lot of the videos that I've seen of Passport Bros, they're out enjoying themselves. They're not trying to do anything with underage girls. You can look at that dude and tell he has mental issues. You could just look at him and tell. Look at him and tell. You could just tell there's something's off there. Just like I can't blame all black Americans for the crimes and all these different things because y'all claim white people do it too, right? Well, how can I sit up there and take the actions of one person and pin it all on all the Passport Bros? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. But thanks for the super chat, Divine Photos. I want y'all to understand something about Stefon Diggs. Him and his brother are knuckleheads. They have a weakness for Latinas, but Stefon may have a weakness for other things, if you know what I mean. Both of these brothers done had about 6 kids in the last 4 years? Stupid. And now one of them is unemployed and another one is about to be unemployed. Because I don't care what the Patriots are saying, brother, when them receipts start to flow out, he is done. Because now you're going to get white women outraged. And once you get white women outraged, you can't save him. He's out of there. What's good, Joe K? Salute to everybody that's here. Sherelle Bryant. Brent was good. Daryl was good. Make sure y'all like the stream as you come into the chat room. We got things to discuss. We got stupid black men. Idiotic, stupid black men making stupid choices. This dude, Stefon Diggs, has anger issues. He has anger issues. And there's a reason why his ex-teammates at the Minnesota Vikings said they would never allow this guy to date their sister. So let's get into some of the information because I've been gathering receipts. I've been gathering receipts right before the stream. Let's get into it. Make sure y'all like the stream. All right, let's take a look at this news story.
Breaking news.
Hold on. Let's see. Got member activity. Salute to Joe K for being a member for 63 months. Says Diggs can't help himself. Clearly has an issue. I agree, bro. I agree. He does. He has a very impulsive. I think he's very impulsive. And I think that's a problem that needs to be discussed. The guy's very impulsive. So let's take a look at this news story.
Here this afternoon, the New England Patriots say they support Stefon Diggs as their star wide receiver faces strangulation and assault charges. I'm Kel Thompson, Boston 25, first to break this story today. Court documents show the incident happened on December 2nd. Diggs' lawyers just appeared in Dedham District Court over the phone. They are fighting to keep the police report from the public.
What? Why?
They also say Diggs made a financial offer.
Why? Tell me why, right? Why are you trying to keep that information from getting public? That right there is going to make a lot of social media journalists go dig up everything they can. This fool thinks he can keep this information from getting public. I don't care who you think you're going to pay. I don't care who Bob Kraft think he's going to pay off. You're not going to be able to hide this story. You're just not. And the fact that you're looking to hide this story is a big red flag.
Offer to the victim to resolve the dispute. The judge
let's run that back. Yeah, run that back.
Diggs' lawyers just appeared in Dedham District Court over the phone. They are fighting to keep the police report from the public. They also say Diggs made a financial offer to the victim. Is that what innocent people do? So innocent people offer money to people who aren't victims. You are cooked. That's all we need right there. That's all we need. You wouldn't offer money to someone you didn't do anything to. That's just like saying somebody sue you and you offer a person that sue you, but you claim you didn't do anything to them. And then I saw some of Cardi B's fans, because that's who they are, saying that because the chef's food was bad, Stefon Diggs did not have to pay her. Okay, so why was he offering to pay her when she went to file the charges? Like, come on, huh? Why would you offer money and you didn't do nothing? That makes no sense. I'm not offering nobody no money if I didn't do nothing to them. To resolve the dispute. The judge says she is taking it all under advisement and will make a decision shortly. We'll let you know when she does. Diggs is expected to be arraigned next month on January 23rd. That is 2 days before the AFC Championship game. In a statement just into the Boston 25 newsroom from the Patriots, they tell us the New England Patriots are aware of the accusations that have been made regarding Stefon Diggs. Stefon has informed the organization that he categorically denies the allegations. We support Stefon. We will continue to gather information and will cooperate fully with the appropriate authorities.
Oh, yes, you will. Because, bro, the detectives are already on it. The Twitter detectives are already on this. The Instagram investigators are on this. The TikTok PIs are on this. We're not letting this story go. We are not letting this story go. I don't care who you think you're going to pay off. We know that Bob Kraft pays people off. We know this, my opinion. But we can all infer that there's a lot of things that have gone on up there that have not come to light yet. But only time will tell. Let's run this story back.
Breaking news here this afternoon. The New England Patriots say they support Stefon Diggs as their star wide receiver faces strangulation and assault charges. I'm Kel Thompson, Boston 25, first to break this story today. Court documents show the incident happened on December 2nd. Diggs' lawyers just appeared in Dedham District Court over the phone. They are fighting to keep the police report from the public. They also say Diggs made a financial offer to the victim to resolve the dispute. The judge says she's...
Why would he do that if he did nothing? If he just refused to pay because the food was bad? That's not how this works. Because he ended up offering her money. So if he offered her money, obviously she didn't take the money. She didn't take the money. Bro, if this story gains steam, and it will, because people are going to start digging, they're not going to let this story go. They're not. And the fact that you're with Cardi B is only going to hurt you. Now, see, if you weren't with Cardi B, this story potentially could end up with you going away. But because you're with Cardi B, it's going to be very difficult for people to not look into this. Because now you have the music community. You have the sports community. They're all going to look into this now. We have a lot of out-of-work journalists who are now on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube now. All they have to do is sit back and research. Cardi B has ruined this dude's life. Now, he's ruined his own life, but she's contributed. Let me walk that back. Let me walk those comments back. She has helped contribute to his downfall.
Taking it all under advisement and will make a decision shortly. We'll let you know when she does. Diggs is expected to be arraigned next month on January 23rd. That is 2 days before the AFC Championship game. In a statement just into the Boston 25 newsroom from the Patriots, they tell us the New England Patriots are aware of the accusations that have been made regarding Stefon Diggs. Stefon has informed the organization that he categorically denies the allegations. We support Stefon. We will continue to gather information and will cooperate fully with the appropriate authorities.
Oh, yes, you will, because you ain't got no choice. This ain't going away. What's good, King Dambo? Salute to everybody that's in the chat. Make sure that y'all like the stream. What's good, Charm? Let's see. Oh, that's just a timeline. So let's get into this. New England Patriots wide receiver Stefon Diggs faces charges of felony strangulation, suffocation, and misdemeanor assault and battery in connection with a December 2nd incident, according to CBS Boston's review of paperwork filed in the Dedham District County Court. Diggs' attorneys appeared Tuesday in court. New England Patriots are aware of the accusations that have been made regarding Stefon Diggs, the Patriots said in the statement. Or you don't read over the Patriots statement. Diggs is scheduled to be in court Friday, January 23rd for his arraignment. The date falls 2 days before the AFC Championship game, and that's not good because the Patriots are the best team in the NFL right now. Mike Vrabel has done a great job of rebuilding after Bill Belichick got fired. That's the best hire that Bob Kraft made probably ever, because he's been able in 1 year to rebuild that team, and they are the best team in the NFL. Not only do they have an offense that can score, they have a defense that's just suffocating people, no pun intended. And they just look like a complete team. Drake May looks like the best quarterback in the NFL. Mike Vrabel did that. And he brought this knucklehead onto the roster who could mess up chemistry. You know? Yeah, Drake May is definitely an MVP candidate. We are aware of the matter and we have been in contact with the club. The NFL said in a statement, we have no further comment on this. The news comes less than a week before The New England caps its 2025 regular season at home against the Miami Dolphins. The 13-3 Patriots already clinched a spot in the NFL playoffs by winning the AFC East and could still capture the number 1 seed if they beat Miami, and the Denver Broncos lose to the Los Angeles Chargers. Diggs is an important piece for the New England Patriots as it eyes its first postseason run since 2021. He emerged as quarterback Drake May's favorite target in what represents his first season back from an ACL tear. The veteran Diggs, who has 970 receiving yards on the year, is just 30 yards away from becoming New England's first 1,000-yard receiver since Julian Edelman in 2019. He comes off a 6-catch, 101-yard performance against the New York Jets. His 82 receptions for 970 yards are both team highs. So he's very productive for them. I see why they want him on the field, but at what cost, right? At what cost are you willing to have this person on your team? This guy is a head case. What's up, Brian? This guy is a head case. And he clearly has anger issues when it comes to women. How many other women has he put his hands on and paid off? There was a female who accused him of putting hands on her. I think people are going to revisit that. He's put hands on that guy who the guy claimed that Stefon is into men and tried to put the moves on him, and when he rejected him, he got angry and sent his people to beat him up. This guy got issues, man. He really does. And I just hope that the Patriots understand this situation and don't try to overly defend a guy who is clearly messing up his life. Make sure y'all like the stream, because if what we are seeing is true, it's not good. I see they have a timeline. Let's go over this timeline. I think they have a timeline of incidents that he's been in. Hold on. Let's see. Is this? Oh no, this is what I think we already went over this. All right. This post right here. This is the post here. This is the paperwork. It's in the thumbnail as well. Where is it? Okay, hold on. Let me find the DJ Academics clip. Okay, let me play this. Let me play this Academics clip. Boy, this guy is cooked. He is. Yo, this guy is cooked, man. Make sure y'all like the stream.
This as a bigger picture, not necessarily do I think he's guilty or not, but it's important to show you these powerful companies that are worth billions of dollars, and sometimes they try to placate towards, oh, we protect women or we stand for these causes. They're full of shit. They're about the bottom line, and they'll never not throw a player under the bus, but they do try to avoid shit and, in Atlanta style, cover it up. This story broke. It's not like it happened yesterday. It broke because a in-court hearing where a judge was listening to potential charges that the DA was filing. Stefon Diggs' attorney called in and was trying to prevent this information from getting public.
It might be morally bad, but I don't think that that's what an innocent person does. Innocent people don't try to settle, especially if they want to then claim that they did nothing wrong. You don't try to settle with somebody that is claiming that you did something to them. You don't try to settle with them. Yeah, these Diggs brothers are head cases for real. They really are. They definitely got issues.
I've never heard of these things. This is like some Jeffrey Epstein shit. Not
make sure y'all like the stream. Hype the
stuff.
live stream up too.
But with the, apparently, they wanted the court to suppress or seal the police report. That's odd. So the police report will be sealed. Why? That the media couldn't get a hold of it to report it, make it a big thing, that the league then has to have action and do something because the league claim they love women. So his attorney called in, but there was some reporters, like beat reporters, I believe, I think it's around Massachusetts. This is in Massachusetts, I believe. There were some beat reporters around that court that caught wind of it and was like, wait, Stefon Diggs, they're in court, they're hearing it, and because the judge is not, it's going to take inordinate circumstances.
Charles said, Jay, sometimes people settle not necessarily because they are guilty, but because they want it over and done with. That is true. Some very, very small amounts. I will say this. The only people that do that are people who are in a position to financially benefit or gain something. But that's very rare, Charm. I think that's very rare. It's very rare for a guilty person or an innocent person to say, I'm going to just go ahead and pay you to go away. That's very rare. That only happens if a person is seeking minimal amounts of money. Like you feel like legally it'll be easier for you to pay them than have to deal with lawyers' fees. But that's very, very rare. That's only if a person is seeking like 50,000 or something like that. Maybe 100,000. You might pay something, but again, that's very rare. Right? They'll pay that and then you'll be done with it. But if the person is seeking more than if the person is seeking like millions, of course you're going to have to fight it. You know? But again, your reputation is everything, Charm. And I say this. Your reputation is everything. You cannot allow your reputation to be stained with a settlement. Because it will always be there. Always. It never goes away. Because if that person gets into another lawsuit, that previous lawsuit will be used against them. They settled. So that's why it's worth it to fight it. It's worth it. Because especially as a man, your reputation is everything. You cannot allow your reputation to have that mark on it. Again, make sure y'all like the stream. Salute to everyone that's here.
For them to say, clear the courtroom. They realized, oh, that's a Patriots player that's involved in some shit before this was unreported. That's why this is spooky. Let me keep playing.
This alleged incident, it involves a woman who worked as a private chef for Diggs, according to court documents. And she says that he tried to choke her earlier this month. What can you tell us about what's in that criminal complaint?
Yes, Alex, the alleged victim told police that she was in a text exchange with Stefon Diggs about money owed to her, and that Diggs entered the unlocked bedroom at the home where she was working for Stefon Diggs, that Stefon Diggs allegedly slapped her across the face, attempted to choke her with his elbow, and then pushed her onto the bed.
Well, and according to court documents, the alleged victim here first did not pursue charges.
And I will say this too. I will say this. She is gonna have to provide physical proof of choke marks. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's choking, especially somebody who's a football player, it's going to leave a mark. So she's going to have to show evidence of that too in her lawsuit if she hasn't already. Yeah, I think he's paid people off too.
But then decided to ultimately follow through with this. What can you tell us about that?
So the alleged incident occurred on December 2nd, and then the alleged victim...
Does not strike you as odd? Now, I'm going to be fair on both sides. As men, we got to worry about this, and I hope everybody who's watching me becomes successful. So you're telling me an incident happens December 2nd. It's not immediately reported to the police. But there, just remember I tell you, every girl got a picture of like maybe like a little slight bruise and who knows where that came from. But if y'all fall out, she's not going to say you used to beat her ass. And one might say, why that picture ain't come out when it happened? Because they're saving it. If you act right, it never comes out. If you willfully get extorted, it never comes out. If you give up the cheese, the chicken, it never comes out. Oh, you trying to be cheap? Oh, you ain't willing to do what I say? I bet. Play with me, I'm going to play with your career. Fucked up game. But it is real. So you're telling me Stefon Diggs gets into a kerfuffle with someone, which I'm giving you some additional information. A chef, he chokes her or puts hands on her, whatever he did, allegedly. December 2nd. We're not at December 3rd, 4th, 5th, or 6th. We're at December 30th. What you're going to find out here, chat, is that this person and this woman was willing to forgive whatever happened. And let me not use the word forgive, because that might imply that we know he did something. She was willing to not try to pursue police action in any allegation.
This is why I'm telling y'all he needs to fight this in court, because she's going to have to prove that he did these things to her. She had, or physically. Also, there was talk about the text exchange. The text exchange happened before the alleged assault happened. All right. And then in between then and the 16th of December, it seems like, according to her, he reached out to her to get her to not say anything to the police. And then she went ahead and spoke to the police anyway. So it wasn't a situation where she went to the police because he wasn't responding to her and her, trying to get money out. It looks to me like he realized he screwed up, and then he went to her, and then she rebuffed whatever settlement that he was offering her. From everything that we've gathered so far, I told y'all about her being contacted by someone connected to Stefon Diggs. I just think that maybe she has the proof and he knows it, because people with anger issues tend to black out, according to them, and do things, and they sometimes won't even remember that they did it. This man has had people put hands on others before. We know that he's prone to violence. We know this. He is prone to violence. This is not a peaceful dude. His ex-teammates would said that they would never be okay with him dating their sister. So no doubt.
As long as she got that. It's an age-old story, chat. One we've heard so many times. It happened on December 2nd, and the first thing she said, nigga, you know you fucked up. Give me my money. You're going to find out after she was denied the money. After she realized she was going to get zilch nada.
But that's not true because he tried to settle with her. So we know that ain't true. He actually tried to settle with her. That's why I believe she must have some sort of information that she hasn't provided to the police yet that she could. And that's why he tried to settle with her, because he could have easily said, I'm not giving you nothing, which he could have allowed his legal team. And then when it got public, he could say, listen, I'm fighting this in court. This woman is lying on me. She's not a good chef. I told her to leave. Right. But you're not hearing that. You're not hearing that. This dude got problems. Okay. And he's been able to pay people off. He's been able to get the situation done away with. Right. But it's only but so many times this stuff happens. I also believe he probably had some sort of relationship with this woman. He had this woman living in his house. Now, again, he's a professional athlete. They need to eat a certain way. But we know Stefon Diggs is he's a box hound, him and his brother. So I'm pretty sure he was probably sleeping with that woman too, unless we find out the woman is in her 50s or something like that and is a grandmother, something like that, right?
She's now ready to talk to the police. Is that extortion? It's called legal extortion, chat. Because the police can't say, wait, before you came to us, did you ask them for money and you weren't going to come? The police can't say that because a victim is a victim. But you're going to hear it.
Went to police on December 16th and was unsure whether she wanted to press charges. Police, according to court documents, told her that she didn't have to decide at that time, that they totally understood her decision-making process. They said they would follow up with her, Alex. They did that on...
Okay, so let me correct what I'm saying. So apparently she did go to the cops.
Yeah.
After she wants to press charges.
Yeah.
She basically gives a vague...
This was, I don't think academics, let me play this, let me do an interlude. I don't think academics saw the news story. So let's go back to the news story. Some of y'all that's coming in here a little bit late, y'all probably didn't see this. So let's check out the news story. All right? Give y'all a little bit more clarity.
Breaking news here this afternoon. The New England Patriots say they support Stefon Diggs as their star wide receiver faces strangulation and assault charges. I'm Kel Thompson, Boston 25, first to break this story today. Court documents show the incident happened on December 2nd. Diggs' lawyers just appeared in Dedham District Court over the phone. They are fighting to keep the police report from the public. They also say...
Do we have a picture of the woman? He might have tried something and she didn't want that.
Appreciate that, Joe K. We don't have a picture right now, but I can guarantee you, Joe K, that picture is going to come out very, very soon. People are going to do, I'm telling you, the Twitter detectives, the Instagram investigators, the TikTok private, PIs, they're looking to find out who she is. And it's not going to be difficult because she probably has an Instagram where she promotes herself as a chef. So they're looking up and down his follows to see if they can find a female chef, and they're gonna find her. I'm pretty sure they're gonna find her. Appreciate that, Joe K. Let me run this back.
Documents show the incident happened on December 2nd. Diggs' lawyers just appeared in Dedham District Court over the phone. They are fighting to keep the police report from the public.
Why would you need the police report to be kept from the public if you didn't do nothing? You know? Salute to Ernest. Shout out to Ernest for the super chat. Salute Ernest. SYSBM. Now, why would he be fighting to keep the paperwork out of the public? if he didn't do anything and he's just being extorted? I've never heard this, by the way. I've never heard of lawyers going to court to say, hey, don't put that paperwork out. I've never heard this. Like, who does he have? Donald Trump lawyers? He must be got Robert Kraft lawyers. Because what lawyer is going to go into court and say, hey, don't release those documents? Like, what? I've never heard that. I've never heard of lawyers going to court to say, don't release those documents publicly.
They also say Diggs made a financial offer to the victim to resolve the dispute.
And she still went to the police. And she still went to the police. What does that tell y'all? Is she motivated by money? Or is she motivated by the fact that he did something to her? He put his hands on her. This woman probably has a family. She probably got kids, possibly a boyfriend, or, I ain't gonna say a husband because she living with Stefon. But she probably have told people what happened. And they're in her ear telling her, no, you need to go to the police. Because we all know if she was one of these BBL heifers, they would have just took the money and shut up. But this woman, real deal, might just be a civilian who just, she's a chef. And she's been living at this dude's house. And maybe she ain't never gave him none. That could build frustration. You got this woman living in your mansion or whatever, and she won't give you none. She just cooks your food and goes into her room. What's up, Latasha?
The judge says she is taking it all under advisement and will make a decision shortly. We'll let you know.
She hasn't made a decision yet. She just walked into there and said, hey, I haven't made a decision yet, but these things happen.
When she does. Diggs is expected to be arraigned next month on January 23rd. That is 2 days before the AFC Championship game. In a statement just into the Boston 25 newsroom from the Patriots, they tell us the New England Patriots are aware of the accusations that have been made regarding Stefon Diggs. Stefon has informed the organization that he categorically denies the allegations. We support Stefon. We will continue to gather information and will cooperate fully with the appropriate authorities.
I just want to show that for anybody that's just getting in late. So y'all understand, I don't think academics knows what he's talking about yet because the information is slowly trickling out. But I think the full picture is going to start to come into view. I really do. Okay, DJ Academics, I guess he has a picture. So let's go to this post. And I think he has her picture up here. Okay. Oh. Let's see. Okay. I think he has her picture. All right. Let's see what academics is. Okay. Say this.
It's covered, but sometimes I could tell if somebody know how to, measure the ingredients right and get the recipe. And like this chick, when I seen this picture right here, chat, when I seen this picture, I said, this chick know how to season food good. And oh my sweet Jesus, look at them hipster.
Yes,
hipster.
confirmed.
Ooh,
confirmed. She's a BBL Latina. It is confirmed that she's a BBL Latina. Confirmed. Now, this is according to DJ Academics. Now, if I'm wrong, y'all can blame him. But this is the picture that he found to her, right? Look at that. He definitely has a type. I'm telling you right now, if she was living in that house not giving him none, that could cause him to melt down and malfunction. This dude has to have a Latina, and she looks like Cardi in the face. This dude has a type. What I tell you? See if we can get a name.
Ooh. Look at that curvature right here. Oh my God.
Yeah, he love a Latina now.
Bumbo clock,
Look at that.
dog. Yo, the oxtail. Yo, extra gravy.
You only get this on the Jada
yo,
Black
jerk
live
chicken.
streams, you know?
Yo, curry goat. Yo, hold on. Yum potato. Yo, rice and peas. Yo, bumbo clock. A beer box shot. Box shot. Oh my God. Chat. Jerk chicken, jerk everything. Yo. Hey, if any of y'all chefs look like this, send your motherfucking resume, a bunch of pictures, to academicsmusic@gmail.com. I got a permanent, and y'all gonna live in my house? So you're gonna feed me and, hold on, let me not say the quiet part. You gonna feed me?
That's exactly what's going on here. Yo, this picture confirms this one was living in that house. She was cooking this food and possibly giving them cheeks as well. But we don't know that part because, again, she could have just been living in there and not giving him none, and that could cause frustration. He got this big booty Latina in his house and she won't give him none. He's paying her to cook for him. She can't even cook that good. Like, she only there because she can cook, and she can't even cook that good. This chick might not even cook that good. She might be a very mid when it comes to meals, and he has this help in his house, and she possibly not giving him none because she feel like she ain't got to, and that could cause a lot of frustration. Because remember, according to reports, this incident they're saying happened in her room. Then you said it happened in his room. But there might have been some frustration there. Okay. Listen, maybe she did. But again, would he really put his hands on a woman he was actually sleeping with? That could be the case. Maybe that's why she took so long to go to the police, because they had that relationship.
Hey, academics music yo. You look like this and cook curry goat, oxtail. Oh my God. Woo! Jesus. Yo, I need some more pictures. This is the only chef I'd hire without pictures of the food. Yo. You know I respond to this resume? Like, she sent this, I say, yo, bumbo clot dog. Yo, send some pictures in the bikini. Straight up. Yo, this ass looks so fat, I know not to ask her to make no pancakes because she don't got none. She got some plums. She got some juicy shit. Oh, yeah. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Yo, she sent me this picture as a resume. Bumbo clot dog. Watermelon. Didn't Beyonce talk about some shit like that? Let's go. I'm on a fruit diet now. Oh, yeah.
DJ Academics has a whole Jamaican flag in the back. You know, he's constantly representing where he's from. You know what? Speaking of Jamaicans, right? I've been on the Jamaican section of YouTube. Shout out to the Jamaican section of YouTube. I think they're hilarious. Okay, I've had to do a few stories from situation that happened in Jamaica, and I think they're hilarious over there. You know, in the Jamaican section of YouTube.
Oh yeah. Bumbo clot dog. This is how the chefs is looking?
Yep. Bro, listen, Cooking with Kaya has inspired a lot of these heifers to get off their ass and start cooking. Have y'all noticed that? Now these heifers can cook all of a sudden. They've been talking about they don't cook or clean. That's why, you know, Stefon had to have this woman in his house because Cardi B can't cook. You know what I'm saying? And again, she's such a pick-me that she allows this woman to live in his house because she's a pick-me. And she knows that, you know, Stefon Diggs has more value than her. And she has to do whatever he says. And that's why he's allowed to impregnate all these other different women while dating her. And he has this Latina in his house. Cardi B would never let a Latina live with Offset, ever. Even if they weren't married. She would never let that happen. But with Stefon, I mean, she has no choice. He is the prize in that relationship. Everybody can tell. Everybody can tell. Now all of a sudden, she's the most supportive, submissive woman ever. Where was that Cardi B over the last, I don't know how many years? She been acting like she run the marriage when she was with Offset.
I wouldn't give a fuck if this bitch could boil water. I don't care if she could boil water. Yo! Pompoclat dog. Hey, you a chef and you look like this? I don't need to see no recipe. I don't need to. Yo, just send me a Kanye workout plan. I want to know how you got these hips. I need to see that thigh.
Y'all know, y'all know she's walking around in leggings and booty shorts. She not dressed as no chef. When celebrities have chefs, the chefs are dressed like chefs. She walk around the house in booty shorts, short dresses, like all comfortable. Like, that's what's going on over there.
I told my, you wake up in the morning, you smell what's in the kitchen. Yo, what pussy still, but yo, what between them thighs smell like? Woo! Yes. No. Oh yeah. Is that twerk win from that fat ass? Oh my God. Don't even worry about cooking no food today. We're having a DoorDash day. Shout out to DoorDash. It's a DoorDash day today. Hold on, come here, girl. I just need you to take the Popeyes out of the box in a bikini and lay it right there while I'm chilling with Netflix in my hand. Do that. You're my chef. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Watermelon. Woo!
Yo, listen. I could see a scenario where she was his chef, but she's not a good chef, and he probably lies to her. And maybe he got to a point to where he couldn't lie to her no more because the food wasn't good. She's only there because of how she looks. And he decided, I'm not going to pay her. This food not good. And that's how everything started. The Cardi got with Stefon. She told Offset to go back to Africa on a voicemail. Oh, she did? Swear girl, did she really say that? That don't surprise me. Because Cardi, and the funny thing is, you're going to date a black man. Why would you say that? But anyway, Cardi has always been that way. She has this secret disdain for blacks, FBA, but she needs them. She needs them as fans. That she ain't leaving the Black D alone. She loves the Black D. She ain't leaving that alone. And, but yeah, she's disrespectful and she tries to push buttons and it always looks bad. You know what I'm saying? Jay, you should take a trip to Jamaica. I want to go to Jamaica. At some point, I have to go over there. I like Jamaica. I have followers from Jamaica. I think Jamaicans seem like very cool people. So maybe one day I could go there. Salute to Jamaica.
Yo, pour me a shot real quick. Pour yourself one too. Let's go. When I see that shit talking about I'm out of your life, yeah, all right. That nigga fucking. That nigga is fucking. Woo! So Stefon Diggs messaged her back. I won't be paying you. Well, actually, I got the real messages. Let's get to it. I got the full unedited messages. And we got a police report before they sealed it. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Let's see. Salute to everybody. So what's good, Kathy? Yeah, I'm doing well. Happy New Year's to you and everybody that's here. I don't think he has anything else here. He claims she like black, but last child is the blackest of all her kids. Let's see. Yeah, so Let's see. Yeah, Cardi's a weirdo. The paperwork is out there. Yeah, this thing is going viral all over social. Let me see if there's any other videos I've missed. Trying to see if there's anything else that I missed. But yeah, man, Cardi got what she deserved. I mean, you're with a man who beats women. Allegedly. I gotta say alleged because you're like, because when you're a content creator, people might come at you a certain way. Because people get agitated when you say certain things, but it's the reality. She's with a man who's worse than Offset. All Offset did was cheat. Offset ain't known for beating women up. You know what I'm saying? But you got with the guy that does that. Again, make sure y'all like the stream. The paperwork is out there. Let me show y'all the paperwork. Let's look at some of this paperwork. Hold on. Let's look at some of this. Some of it's highlighted. Let's look at some of this paperwork, y'all. Since people are going to still be in denial, let's check out some of this paperwork. Look at this paperwork, y'all. Let's look at the highlighted version. She said that on this date, the male that she worked for entered her unlocked bedroom. I'm just reading the highlighted part. She said they began to discuss this, which apparently angered the male. She alleges that the male then smacked her across the face. She said that she tried to push him away. The male then tried to choke her using the crook of his elbow around her neck. That's very descriptive. I will say that. She said that he was behind her with his arm wrapped around her. She said that she then feel like she had trouble breathing and that she felt like she could have blacked out. She said that as she tried to pry his arm away, he tightened his grip. At that point, the male threw her onto the bed. He said something to the effect of, "Thought so." And then she told him that she still hasn't been paid. At that point, the male said lies and walked out the room. She explained to me that he needs to sign off on payments in order for her to be paid, which is why she confronted him directly. I asked her if she had documented any injuries when this occurred. She said that she had some redness on her upper chest area, but did not take photos. So that answers that question. At this point in the conversation, Adams revealed that the male's name was Diggs, Stefon Diggs. Currently plays for the New England Patriots of the NFL. Due to his fame, she was very hesitant to come forward with this. I inquired about the details of her employment. She said I could understand the relationship. She said that she began as the private chef on and around July 20th of 2025 and that her employment was supposed to go through the end of the NFL football season. She said that she was normally paid by wire transfer and that the initial agreement was for weekly pay. She said that since she has been working there, she has been getting paid monthly instead. As of now, she said that she still believes she is owed a month's pay. In early November, she was told by Diggs that her employment was not needed for the week. I guess that's the week Cardi B was going to be over. So that's just a piece of the paperwork right there. So what y'all think about that paperwork, chat? What y'all think of that paperwork? I wanted to make sure I read the paperwork before, so we have everything that we have so far. So what y'all think of this chat? Y'all think what's going on? Do y'all think that this man is going to end up paying her off? Do y'all think this thing is going to go forward? Because again, he's going to have to go back to court January 23rd. He's going to have to go back to court. So he was hired around the time he got with Cardi. It seemed like it. And it seemed like Cardi B was going to be at his house, I guess, for Christmas. So he told her that her employment was no longer needed, I guess, a little bit early. Because Cardi didn't want her in the house when she got there. Yeah, he is a crash out, if this is true. It do Joe K, don't it? This is why he wanted to pay her off. She doesn't have any photos, no. But the fact that he tried to pay her off is an admission of guilt. It's an admission of guilt. All a jury needs, if we go to a jury, let's say we have a jury trial, all you would need is doubt. Or, I say doubt. Let's say that you feel in your mind that he is guilty. All you have to do is look at the fact that he tried to pay her off. If he never tried to pay her off and she didn't have any photo evidence, if she was to take this to court, she would lose. She would lose. But the fact that he tried to pay her after the fact lets me know that there's an admission of guilt there. Yeah, Trevon Diggs got released by the Dallas Cowboys. Trevon Diggs did not play well this year because his buddy got traded to the Green Bay Packers. I'm talking about Michael Parsons. And he's been pouting ever since. And he got injured. This man got a huge contract a couple years ago. And now he's put on waivers. He didn't just get outright. He got put on waivers. I don't think any team is going to pick him up because they don't want his salary. He's going to be an unrestricted free agent. The guy has children he has to provide for by those Latinas. And Joy Chavis. He got children. No, not by Joy Chavis. Hold on. Let me make sure. Trevon Diggs. Because we got to take a look at this. Trevon Diggs and heifers he's dated. Let's see. Trevon Diggs and heifers. Trevon Diggs and heifers. Trevon Diggs has, let's see. He has, one child that was born in 2016. He had another child that was born in 2021. And he has another child that was born in 2024 from Joy Chavis. He has 3 children. This dude got to provide for them 3 children. And he just got released because he had a bad season and he was pouting because his friend got released or got traded. And both of these brothers are going to be unemployed by the end of the NFL season. I think Stefon Diggs will be, unless more information comes out that the NFL just has to take action. Look at what happened to let's see. There's an NFL player who was suspended for 6 games because of an accusation that wasn't even true. He got suspended over an accusation that wasn't even true. Yeah, Ezekiel Elliott got suspended over an allegation that wasn't even true. And they still gave him 6 weeks. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Yeah, Trevon Diggs got 3 children by 3 different women. And now he's about to be an unemployed football player. Let's see how them Latinas going to be hitting you up now that you're a free agent, Trevon. Both of these brothers are straight up clowns. I don't know them. I'm not going to say I dislike them in any type of way, but these guys make very stupid choices. Very stupid choices. Stefon Diggs had how many? Didn't he have like 4 children in the last year? trying to prove he's a straight heterosexual man. Listen, like, bro, do you know what child support is? You don't think these heifers are gonna hit you up for child support? All to beat the gay allegations. He done went and had all these kids. Like, what a stupid person he is. Let's see, 1, 2. Okay, so he has 3 children currently. No, there's another woman he had kids by. It's just, these are 2 thirsty brothers, man. 2 thirsty brothers. Let me tell you something, Stefon. You're gonna have to make the choice to get Cardi B out of your life, because as long as Cardi B is in your life, there's going to be a microscope on you. You know this. And the best thing you can do is cut ties with her, because she is bad energy. She's bad luck. Look at Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion. Look at Klay Thompson's career. Klay Thompson's career is in the dumps. He doesn't care anymore. He looks crazy. He looks bad on the court because he's focused all his energy on Megan Thee Stallion, a woman who has bad energy. We're going to see these 2 brothers on a podcast in a year or so talking about how the money that they made wasn't enough to sustain their lifestyle. These are the 2 jackasses we're going to see on a podcast saying this. What a joke. They're making black men look bad. Well, black professional athletes. Again, make sure y'all like the stream. You make black professional athletes look bad. You're a joke. And I can't respect it. I really can't. Because you guys should not be trying to wife up washed up has-been heifers, but you're too consumed with chasing these women, these Latinas, and these Latinas are going to ruin your life. Salute to everybody that's here. Let's see. Do y'all want to get into some more stuff? Y'all want to get into some more stuff? While I'm live, hold on, let's see. Yeah, Clay with a whole pass around who on her own documentary says she liked to screw. She said she liked to screw. You know what I'm saying? All right. I want to talk about some viral clips. I made a video about Jazz Chisholm. Jazz Chisholm is out here, speaking of a pass around, he's with a woman who has a whole video of her getting her back blued out. And yes, I can confirm that video exists because she was an OnlyFans model, and he tried to deny it until people dug up there. Y'all know I did a whole video on this. Well, they actually responded. There's 2 videos. And also, I'm going to get to him because he claims that he was, he could have got with her if he wanted her. I mean, it's crazy. And then as another video clip of this heifer saying that she runs the house. She's the boss. A woman who has a video of herself getting her back blued out publicly out there on the internet. You don't believe me? Just go on Twitter and type in his name. You'll see it in one of them comment sections. Now, let's get into this because I made a video about this. This guy just making a complete fool of himself. Jazz, you are probably somebody's favorite baseball player, but now you're everybody's you're everybody's jester. You're a court jester. You're out here making a complete fool of yourself over a baddie, a chick that's on the show Baddies. What are we doing here? This is not masculine behavior, sir. Why do these dudes all want to sleep with the same women? Y'all have no skills when it comes to the ladies. What's going on here? Listen, I would like a challenge. I would challenge myself to actually go out here and date women who hasn't been with a whole bunch of rappers and athletes and streamers. I would actually attempt to challenge myself to go and try to date women who hasn't dated other men in sports, who are athletes, entertainers, streamers, whoever, right? So let's take a look at this clip.
And by the way, they asked me to clear up something.
What?
That's my bank account that shit subscribed to.
Oh yeah, cause come on, y'all already know I be scamming on my shit. Why y'all
That shit
trying?
go straight into my
Why y'all
account.
trying to play with my man and act like I'm an OnlyFans girl?
Hey, that's my account. Y'all.
Why is he lying? Bro, you said that she didn't have an OF and then you deleted the comment. Now you're trying to do damage control with her. It's not going to work unless you're on video screwing her. Bro, you have no access to that account. None. That heifer ain't giving you none of her money. None of it. Okay? You out here looking like Captain Fool, dealing with this heifer publicly, kissing her in the mouth. This chick was on the show Baddies. You know the dude Lemmy was screwing her. You already know that. Okay, you got Lemmy's leftovers. This dude is out here wifing up Lemmy, the Zeus Network guy. He's up here wifing up Lemmy's leftovers.
Stupid as hell.
Come on, y'all. Y'all know Annalise. Y'all know Anna Mac.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That's how I know I got a real one. Y'all subscribe? They go to me.
This is lame, man. This is yo, this is lame. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Yo, this dude is lamer than I thought he was. What? Bro, all these women out here. Bro, you play Major League Baseball. You play with, Hispanic ball players from all across the Caribbean, South America. You could take a trip with them back to their country. And you can find some of the most attractive women who hasn't been passed around. I don't get it. This is lame. This is weak. You not fooling me. This is clown behavior. What's happened to black men? We ain't never used to put our arm around the hoes. I'm not saying she's a hoe, but we ain't never used to be publicly out here with bust downs, with jump offs. Never. I don't get it. You play a sport where, bro, you got all these white women out here who watch baseball. You got the Latinas who always at the games. Again, you could go to any of the countries your teammates are from. Have your pick. Get your passport. Get out this country. But you choose to get with one of Lemmy's leftovers. Listen, I'm not no dating guy. I'm not a game guy. But this is weak. This is weak. What has happened to black men? I know black men have gotten worse. You got simp ass black men with gray hairs in their beard talking crazy while they get bossed around by their wives or girlfriends. So they want to get on the internet and talk tough and call men names because they choose to not deal with American women. This is why we don't want to deal with them. Can you really blame us? Bro, he got all these Hispanic teammates. He could get them to help him get a pipeline of women. The DR. The DR, let's see. Colombia, Venezuela. Some of these other countries. Cuba, Puerto Rico, Mexico. And you dealing with this chick she's an American Hispanic but she could be racially ambiguous. But bro, all these different, you have access. Hell, you could learn Spanish from your teammates. And you choose to mess around, Brazil, and you choose to mess around with a pass around, run a Lemmy's jump offs. This is crazy. You dudes you definitely hustling backwards.
And he also knew about it.
My shorty, make sure I get bread. Hello.
We in Finland, bitch. Your ass broke his head on Twitter, bitch. What is you talking about? But yeah, I'm going to.
You say bro is from the Bahamas. He can get one of his. Oh, he's from the Bahamas? That makes it even worse. He go to the Bahamas. Bro, you can go to Haiti. Well, maybe not Haiti, but you can go to Jamaica. Nothing wrong with Haiti. I'm just, it's a lot going on over there. Trinidad. Turks and Caicos. All that West Indies area, bro. You chasing behind. I don't get it.
Definitely stream my wedding. You guys, I'm so nervous, but I have hella time to plan.
Someone said my PR team gonna be working overtime. Too bad I'm my own PR team.
You know what I also told them? Like, I don't even care if we're engaged for 4, 5, 7, 3, 4, 8, 9 years. Whenever we get married is when we get married. I just know we're gonna be together forever.
Oh God! Shout out to Drunk Man Dez Reloaded for becoming a chat supporter. I appreciate it. Drunk Man Dez, thank you for joining the chat elite. Appreciate it.
So I'm definitely.
So he not well. You know what's something about Jazz? Jazz is a stereotype of American black men. Have y'all noticed that? Apparently he's from the Bahamas, but he's a stereotype of American black men. Have y'all noticed? This dude's walking around all these chains and it's like you're trying a little too hard to be like these American brothers, even though these American brothers are not walking around with a whole bunch of chains on like that in baseball. Now in football, it's a little different. Maybe you see that, but in baseball, you don't really see that.
Planning, but definitely trying to aim for the end of next year or summertime. Baby, what's wrong with you?
You said 4, 5, 6,
Why are you
7,
in the
8,
back?
9, what the hell? You singing a new song or something?
Why is you back there making them faces?
Because you talking all them goddamn numbers.
Because he ain't really trying to marry you like that. He put that ring on your finger to pacify you, to keep you around. But he's not. I don't think he's really serious about marrying her. But bro, you don't need to be on the internet lying about you having OnlyFans money in your account. Do y'all think that make y'all look bad? Look good? It makes y'all look bad, bro. Listen, if you date a woman who has an OnlyFans and you think that because you record her walking and stretching and doing things, you think that means that you're a boss. No, you're a cuck. You sit in the corner while she records content to share with men online. Okay, you're still a lame, because the best you can do in life is date a female on OnlyFans because you're broke and you need her money, right? You need her money. You're a bum. You're living off a girl who uses her body to get money. Do you know how much mental damage that does to a woman? Why do you think you're seeing women now denounce OnlyFans? Why do you think you see women now trying to distance themselves from OnlyFans when they did? You know why? Because they understand the stigma. They understand the mental damage is done. So while your girlfriend gets mentally damaged by doing OnlyFans, you got these guys that may brag about sitting in the corner while she makes content. That doesn't mean that you're some boss. You're a lame. A boss will tell her to get ass off OnlyFans. But you tell her to stay on there because you ain't got no money. Or a boss wouldn't even deal with her. Right? You're not, you're at a very low vibrational level. You there?
God damn it. What the hell?
Because even if we don't walk down the aisle, I'm a fiancita.
If we don't walk down the aisle, we going to the goddamn court. Get that shit done quick.
Y'all, he crazy. But yeah, you want to wrap this up?
All right, let's go to this next video.
Okay, y'all, we've been living in this motherfucking house for the last motherfucking week. And this nigga think because we about to get married, he can take up all the hot water, take up all the towels, take up the whole bed. Like, boy, I don't know what this nigga thinking, y'all. But he ain't seen nothing yet. He ain't seen nothing yet.
That means, bro, she's about to make your life miserable. You know what? She's about to turn it up. She's about to turn up the thirst trapping. She's about to turn up the dysfunctional behavior, and you're just going to have to take it. That's what she's saying to you. She's establishing that she runs the relationship here.
What'd you say? How do I feel about living in a house with a baseball player? Bitch, this motherfucker, let me tell y'all something. He don't run the house. Huh? I does the cooking. I does the cleaning. Okay. How the fuck is you in my confessional? Get the fuck out the confessional room. Bruh. Why the fuck is you in my confessional? Get the fuck out of the confessional. Okay, y'all, we've been living in this motherfucking house.
Do y'all see this? Y'all see that she's putting him in his place. What have I told you, dude? Stop getting with these masculine heifers. These masculine heifers, every chance they get, they're going to try to put you in your place. I've told you this. Every chance they get, they're going to try to put you in your place. Don't allow her to do it. These heifers are dysfunctional. They're mentally unstable. And if you continue to deal with them, they're only going to get worse, right? Because if you put up with this, you're a clown. You're a clown. Play this back.
Okay, y'all, we've been living in this motherfucking house for the last motherfucking week. And this nigga think because we about to get married, he can take up all the hot water, take up all the towels, take up the whole bed. Like, boy, I don't know what this nigga thinking, y'all. But he ain't seen nothing yet. He ain't seen nothing yet. What'd you say? How do I feel about living in a house with a baseball player? Bitch, this motherfucker, let me tell y'all something. He don't run the house. Huh? I does the cooking. I does the cleaning. Okay. How the fuck is you in my confessional? Get the fuck out the confessional room. Bruh. Why the fuck is you in my confessional? Get the fuck out the confessional.
Look, what are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah, that was a warning. That was definitely a warning. She's telling him, basically, that she runs the relationship, and she will expose him if it goes left. See, this is why you got to stop simping for these heifers. You got to stop making excuses. I put heifers in a place. I don't care. I'm not losing nothing by checking the behavior of these women. I don't know them. But you got men who are afraid to, and then they get in relationships with these women, and they lie to these women, and they allow these women to exert their authority onto them. How are you allowing this woman to exert her toxic femininity onto your life? A woman should make your life easier as a man. Are you dating your friend? Because y'all looking hella like friends there. Y'all looking like friends there. My woman ain't gonna be on no video saying nothing like this, even playfully. You know why? Because there's a ripple effect when stuff like this is put out. When this type of energy is put out, it can cause a small tear in that relationship that grows. Because then he's going to think that she tried to embarrass him. And people are going to bring this up every time they talk about each other. Salute to everybody that's here. Make sure y'all like the stream. Oh, let's talk about this guy. Oh, I almost forgot. Let's talk about this guy right here. Oh, hold on. Shout out to Devon Allen.
These beta male simps are amongst us.
Salute, Devon Allen. Appreciate you for supporting. This guy right here is claiming that he has some sort of relationship with Anna Mac. That's the girl there.
Anna Mac, you are a hoe. You just got engaged, right? You just got engaged to the baseball player. Strike. Why did you text me December 22nd, sending me a paragraph talking about a clip that didn't even have over 100 likes? Why are you looking up my name if you are about to get engaged? And then you get engaged. What is going through your head? Why are you still texting me? Why are you still commenting? That is why I am pissed. That is why my woman is pissed. Is because you're hitting my phone up and you have a whole nigga but you're trying to portray for the internet that you're this sweet girl and that you're not doing it behind closed doors. No. No, your character is flawed, extremely. You only do anything nice for the internet. You are a bitch in real life. To anybody that come across you.
This guy is claiming that she's hitting him up behind the scenes, behind Jazz Chisholm's back. And he's on the internet making a complete fool of himself over her. This is why you have to do research into the women that y'all bring on the internet. Because these women, especially her, if you actually just put her name in Google, you will see. As a matter of fact, I have a Reddit page. I ain't going to put it in the chat room. I may put it in the description box. Go look at that Reddit page. Look at the things that they're saying about this girl. This was from a couple of years ago. This chick has a very detailed and dysfunctional internet presence. And this is the chick you put a ring on? Like, bro, this is not funny. But let's check out what he said again.
On a Mac, you were a hoe. You just got engaged, right? You just got engaged to the baseball player. Strike. Why did you text me December 22nd? Sending me a paragraph talking about a clip that didn't even have over 100 likes. Why are you looking up my name if you are about to get engaged? And then you get engaged. What is going through your head? Why are you still texting me? Why are you still commenting? That is why I am pissed. That is why my woman is pissed. Is because you're hitting my phone up and you have a whole nigga but you're trying to betray for the internet that you're this sweet girl and that you're not doing it behind closed doors. No, your character is flawed, extremely. You only do anything nice for the internet. You are a bitch in real life. To anybody that come across you.
Shout out to David Henry. I appreciate the super chat, bro. Shout out to actual David Henry. Salute to you, bro. So this guy says that she's been hitting him up while with another man. That don't surprise me at all. This is the thing that women do. Let me tell y'all something, man. It's easier to smash a married or woman in a relationship than it is to get with a single female. Because single women can act like they're in relationships more so than the women who are actually in relationships. They do. You got women out here who are more loyal to, when they're single than at least to themselves, than married women or women in relationships. So she's with this baseball player, but she's hitting this guy up, being very toxic. See, Jazz, you don't know this woman as much as you think you do, but you need to know what type of woman she is. And that is why you're getting embarrassed all over the internet. Salute to everybody that's here. Salute to everybody that's here. Hold on. I think that's about it. Salute to everybody that's here. Thank y'all for being here tonight. Salute to the moderators, the channel members, the Patreons, the people that donated in the super chats, and the people that support me, like I said, on Patreon. Make sure y'all subscribe to my Twitch. Make sure y'all subscribe to my Kick. And make sure y'all subscribe to my Rumble. They're all in the description box. Let me see. They should all be in the description box. And I want y'all to make sure y'all follow me on my other platforms. It's very, very important that y'all follow me on my other platforms. I almost lost this channel, y'all. I almost lost this channel. So I would appreciate if y'all go and subscribe to my other platforms, okay? That's very, very important because I want to make sure that y'all are with me no matter where I go on social media. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to make sure that y'all are following me, right? But make sure y'all are checking out the video content that I'm putting on YouTube, my Jaye the Black channel, my Basic Social Politics channel. Y'all just go on my Jaye the Black channel. You'll see all my other channels as well. I want y'all to keep up with everything that I'm doing. You can also send me topics at my email, which is in the description box, which is jaytheblacklive@gmail.com. And of course, I'm on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Those links are in the description box as well. Thank y'all for being here tonight. We're on the cusp of a new year. And I'll be back for the New Year's Eve live stream. Okay? So y'all take care and have a great rest of your night, all right?